Good day. Well, good any time that you're finding this video. I'm so glad. It's actually my first maiden voyage to be making a video on YouTube Live. So please forgive me ahead of time that I'd like to say that I don't know how this will go as far as all the tools on YouTube are concerned, but I'm giving it a whirl. And I'm glad that you're giving it a whirl with me and trusting the process. This is a season of fall here on the East Coast in the Northeast. And it's a time where we tend to get uprooted because the wind and the trees and the leaves and the winds are flying. So what this practice is going to do is going to help you ground and land. The femur bones, the thigh bones are going to settle down into the hip structure so that you can feel really super grounded. And from that place of groundedness, we can rise up and expand our consciousness and attach and attune to all that is around us, this divine intelligence that is all around us, that we tap into through our mind, body, and our breath. There's a great wisdom, and this heart-centered, wisdom-based practice is about really tapping in to all that is seen and unseen. It's truly the unseen that probably inspires us and influences us more than the seen. I liken it to the tip of an iceberg. We just see that tip, but we know there's so much more beneath it. It's that unconsciousness or that unknown that tends to lead our way. Even in the base of the brain, our subconscious leads our way. So when we align ourselves, we can come into a much greater coherent state in the brain, which allows us to receive and download divine intelligence that we're informed about all the time. Now, we can be informed, the potential is there. But when we do a practice, we're going to feel that maybe a little bit more, and you'll sense it. You may not actually be consciously aware, but it will definitely shift and move. So let's begin. Okay. So let's take a nice, great seat. I am sitting on the earth. I'm sitting on a bolster, actually. So you can see this is a nice bolster. And this bolster kind of perches my body up so I can show it to you from the side. And so it kind of does this great thing where I can sit nice and tall, just like that, and find that place. So rather than slouching or jutting or leaning, I'm kind of nice and tall. So it kind of lifts the base of the sit bones up, keeps everything, the natural curves of the spine together. So as we're here, we're going to just sit and find our breath. We're going to set the foundation so that we can begin a nice practice and build from the ground up, just like life. We're going to build from what we do know into perhaps what we don't know, like the path of the lotus flower. It starts out in the darkness, through the mud, the very thick stem, and eventually when it reaches the surface, it blossoms. And that's what we call the top chakra, right here of the 1,000-petal lotus flower. It's beautiful because it's gone through all the different parts of the darkness into the light. And that's what this season invites us into. It is a time of darkness. We are celebrating lights, whether through Hanukkah, Christmas, and then we're going to come out through the other side come February, March, April, and we're going to enter spring. So I'd like us to find that seat, that great seat of power. The seat of the teacher, you are your own teacher. And sometimes people coach you through, like myself or other people that you've tapped into here on YouTube or otherwise. So just find the breath. If you feel really ungrounded, let your palms be down. If you're looking to feel connected a little bit more, palms are up. So right now, let's take a good 12 solid inhales that expand the belly, the mid-ribs, and the upper chest. And every exhale, let the chest release the breath, the mid-ribs, and the low belly. I liken it to filling that glass of water. So inhale to the bottom of the glass, to the middle of the glass, to the top. When you pour it out, it comes out of the top, the middle, and the bottom. Take 8 more breaths, breathing, slowing the breath down. If you can create length between each inhale, pause a little bit in between if you can. If not, it's okay. And then exhaling and pausing, suspending the breath outward. Then inhaling. And 6 more breaths on your own time while you remain silent as you notice the expansion of your ribs to the side of the room, forward and back, to this earth and the sky. Let's take about 3 more full cycles of breath. That inhale, pause, exhale, pause, inhale. Elongating the breath. And last breath, inhale. On your next inhale, take the arms out to the side. So it's going to be a nice inhale, palms up, and then exhale from the heart out through the arm bones. Inhale, palms up, and exhale from the heart out, lengthening the arm bones. Inhaling, and exhale. Your next inhale, just lean to your right side, extending your upper left arm to the sky, and then begin over your head. But keep that left low hip socket and the hip line down. So rooting to rise and open. From here, open the ribs on your inhale, they expand, and exhale, they contract. Inhale, the ribs open, the diaphragm comes down, and exhale, the ribs come together. 2 more. Breathing in with the lips closed and breathing out with the lips closed. Enjoy this beautiful life force of breath. Last one. Your next inhale, lift that left lobe, ribs up in the left arm and settle it down. Inhale, arms to the side, palms up. Exhale, release. This time, inhale the arms overhead, arms are parallel, and then exhale, take the arms all the way down, this time to your heart. Inhale, take the arms down, around, and up, shoulder height. On your next exhale, palms down, extending the breath. Inhale, look up between your hands, breathing in, open up to this latent potential. Then exhale, take the hands all the way down, back to the heart. On your next inhale, take the left hand out to the side and the right arm up to the sky. Breathing in, inhale, breathing into this top right rib, and exhale. Breathing. Notice that inhale, expansion of the ribs once again. Exhale, the ribs come together and they conjoin in the midline. Inhale, expanding the ribs once again. And exhale, keeping that right outer hip crease down. And exhale. Your next inhale, rise up, arms out to the sides, and exhale, extending. Inhale, take the hands to the heart, and exhale, take the hands to the knees. On your next inhale, just lean forward, inhaling, sipping the breath of air, fresh breath. Then exhale, pull the belly button all the way in as you round out. 3 more like that. Inhale, shrug the shoulders high. Exhale, rolling the blades onto the back. Take a big breath here. Inhale. And now exhale, belly button in. Inhale. and exhale. Last one. And exhale. Good. Inhale, come center. And remove, whether you're sitting on a block or you're taking something else that you had underneath you. We're going to move into a movement of what's called cat-cow. So I'm going to shift my mat toward so that you can see what's going on over here. And if you wanted to, at some point, we can join together. Okay, so here we are. We're going to curl our toes. And we will just shrug the shoulders. So the hands are slightly ahead of your shoulders and your knees are slightly behind your hips. So on your inhale, you want to shrug the shoulders up and you want to look forward and say the sound of so inside. And hum. Lift the belly button all the way up against gravity. See if you can hide your feet behind your knees. Inhale, arching the spine, face looks forward. And exhale, look inside. Inhale, face looks forward. Heart melts. Exhale, tailbone down, head down. Heart rises. Last one. This time, exhale all the way back. Keep the palms into the earth. Come high on the fingertips this time and lift up so you can see the outer shoulder blade. You want to lift it all the way up onto your body, not down. You don't want to feel that. You want to get that up onto the back. Then soften. If you can get down, you got your booty on your heels. If you can come a little low with the head. Fingertips in the ground, or the whole palm could be. Breathing into this whole back body. Breathing into the kidneys. You can give them a little tap with soft fists. On your next inhale, rise up. Face looks forward. Come back. Exhale, look inside. Inhale, exhale, sit back. Take your hands on your back. On your next inhale, you're going to rise all the way up. So the arms are high. And then exhale, take the hands right back behind the back. On your inhale, come forward into a bit of a mini cobra. Settle down. Shoulder blades on the back. And just begin to twist to your right. Left shoulder blade on the back. Inhale through midline and exhale to your left. Right shoulder blade on the back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, sit all the way back to belly seal. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, back down. Inhale, come into a mini cobra. And exhale, back into belly seal. Inhale, rise up for 12 times and exhale. Hear the sound of so on your inhale. Exhale, hear the sound of hum. So inside. Hum just 10 more. Use the strength of your thighs. Inhaling, clicking the toes to the earth. Exhale all the way back. Inhale, just 8 more. Exhale. Six more. Look between your hands, back bend. Exhaling, just 5 more. All on your breath. So, hum. 3 more. Pull the belly button in. Every time you exhale, 2 more. Stay here and exhale, sit on your heels. Nice work. Sit to the left of your feet, taking your right foot on top of the arch of the bottom foot, and just get long. So notice this whole left side is high, so it's going to come to balance. So breathing. And walk the hands over to the right and lift up the left arm again, getting a deeper stretch now because we're lower here. So big breath. See if you can thread and weave through this practice the sound of Soham. Hamsa, I am that I am. We're everything. I'm something like you. I'm nothing like you. We're really uniquely ourselves. Last one. And now come take the feet over to the other side. So you're taking your feet to your left, stacking that top left foot in the arch, the front of the ankle, into the bottom arch. Settling and getting the shoulders to breathe evenly. Planting that left hand into the earth and leaning to your left. So, hum. So, hum. Shifting the mood in this present moment. And then inhale, come right back. And come onto all fours once again. Curling the toes, face looks forward. Inhaling. Exhale, point the toes, lift the belly up, head goes down. Hide your feet behind your thighs. Inhale, arch the spine, 2 more. Hum. Keep lifting the belly up against gravity. Let go of what you no longer need. Inhaling. Every exhale just dispels anything that feels dark, shadowish, not serving you. And exhale. On your next inhale, let's come into what's called tabletop. And we're going to do like a down cat. So it's like a down dog. So you're looking forward. And just soften. Walk your right knee into the midline and extend that left leg straight behind you. Toes are down. You can roll the ankle one way, the foot, and the other direction. Become aware of what's going on in your ankles and your joints. This is Vata season, so the joints tend to pop. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, knee into the nose and nose into the knee. Inhale, open all the way up for 7. Exhale. 5 more. So, exhale, hum. Two more. Last one. Pulse it in for 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're kind of working on the ascending colon here as we help and move energy, prana, all the way up and through the body. And then gently release. Inhale, open all the way up. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, look forward, and exhale, sit all the way back to posing child. Head down. Belly button pulls in, releasing that which we no longer need. Then inhale, come right back, crawling into a mini cobra. So you can kind of wiggle, walk your knees back, and just sink the hips and floss the shoulders. Spin to your right. Exhaling. Inhale through center, over to the other side. And exhaling. Inhale, curl the toes, lift up the knees, and come into plank. Looking ahead. For 12, here, so on the inhale. Hum. Just 8 more. Drag the inner edges of the feet together. Drag the inner edges of the hands together. Let your heart be high and strong. Let the inner thighs lift up to the sky. Just 3 more. And then exhale, knees bend and lift the sit bones up to the sky. Extending from the back of the heart through the heels of the hands. Rooting down the index finger knuckle. Bending the knees, lift the sit bones super high. Heels high. And melt. Inhale, come onto all fours into tabletop position once again. Now extending your right leg, kick it back. Rolling the ankle around. The other direction. Breathing. Inhale for 12, exhale into the nose. Inhale to the sound of so, exhale to hum. 10 more. Four more. 2 more. Last one. Pump it for 12. Beautiful. And then inhale, extend it. Exhale, plant it back down and sit into pose of a child. Put your fingertips next to your ears. Bend the elbows and just shrug the shoulders forward, rolling each shoulder on top of the back. Walk the hands forward and begin to walk to your right. So you're feeling a sense of rooted quality of that left hip down, looking ahead. Enjoying, embracing the way life is, just as it is, and letting go of what the awareness of the reflection shows you, the inquiry into your own self. What do you no longer need? How can you just become more conscious of it? And press the hands into the ground and push the ground with your left hand and spin that left low belly all the way to the right. And then inhale, come all the way center, over to the left side. Sit high on your fingertips. Press both hands in the ground and push through that right hand and spin to your left. Right low belly spins under the belly button. Do the hips like a hammock. And then inhale, come center, right back into plank pose. Staying here, we're just going to roll the feet to the outer and inner edges of each foot and just tick-tock. Breathing here and feel so on the inhale. Hum. For 12. Belly button pulls in on every exhale, releasing that which no longer serves. Two more. Onto the knees, sit all the way back. Hands on the back. Inhale up. So, hum. 6 more. Three more. Last one. Stay here, exhale, and take the hands to the heart and just sit down. What we'll do here is we're going to take the right hand on the right heel and just sit up. Lean a little bit to the right and roll open. Ustrasana. Lift up that left arm over so you open this whole rib. If your foot hurts, curl the toe instead. Beautiful opening to the latent potential, to every possibility that's out there. And then inhale, rise up. Spin to the left side. Open up and extend up. Tailbone reaches to the front of your mat. 2 more breaths. Inhale, come up. Exhale, sit down. Let's lie upon our back. And what we'll do here is we are going to clasp our hands behind. Actually, we're going to bring both feet to the sky. What we'll do is we'll take this right leg and cross it over your left knee. You got that? Then we're going to bend that left leg, send our fingers and hands through the little triangle here, and hold the back of the thigh. That's step one. So we're interlacing the hands to the back of the left thigh and we'll press it. So you're setting the femur bones into the hips, breathing. That's step one. Step two is interlacing hands on the top of the shin and pull in. At the same time, you're taking your right elbow and you're pressing it forward. It's really opening up that outer hip crease, the gluteus maximus. Good rock, left and right, front and back. And then extend the leg again. Press that thigh into the hands, but you're pulling your hands into the thigh. 2 actions. So we stay in a state of dynamic stillness, even though we're actually having some actions go on. We're moving and setting the dials. Yoga is about creating the alchemy. We are the alchemist. We have to tune into what's going on today in this moment. And then release legs. Get both feet as wide as your mat and let the knees fall in so let the groins get soft. The pubic bone should be lower than the belly button, so it's higher. You got to really roll the groins down so that pubis goes down. Belly button is higher, if not level, usually down. And then gently heel toe your feet to the mat. And now extend both legs once again. This time take your left leg over the right knee. Interlace your hands through and pull and push. Again, entering that state of dynamic stillness. We're weaving a new part of our life. We're weaving a new reality for ourselves. This is part of the aging process. We get to continue on this continuum to maintain and keep beautiful, perfect health and alchemize that which is no longer helping, whether it's thoughts, company that we keep. So we want to keep good company, and it's in terms of our thoughts. It's in terms of the people we hang with. What makes us feel like sunshine around us? And then if you wish, take your hands through, press in, left elbow pushes the left knee away, and you just open. And then gently release. Take that left leg down, extend the right leg up and give it one more press on the thickest part of your hamstring muscle. And then taking our pointers into the root of our base of our thumb, locking that pointer down, that index finger, and then let your arms come out to the side, allowing the air quality, any gases, any wrist, ankle, knee joints, foot joints, any joints that have air stuck in them, anything in your digestion, releasing by pressing. Press the index finger into the root of the thumb, that mound, and lock it in with the thumb. Breathe in. Let's take a good 12 solid breaths. So hear and feel the sound of so on the inhale. Hum is the belly button, pulling all the way into the back body to touch the spine. Inhale, you're expanding with your breath, your prana, your life force. And exhale. Last 2 breaths. And then gently release the hands, very slowly wiggle them. Lift up the knees, with the knees falling once again. And then take the feet together and roll to your right side, lying your ear into the crook of your elbow. Breathing 3 breaths into the top left nostril. And gently, keeping the head coming up last, just roll to come on up. Okay. That was beautiful, right? Doesn't that feel good? You feel like you moved a little energy. So let's just continue. And I will sit upon my bolster. So if you find that you are feeling stuck, you can take your bolster and you can sit upon it like that. So I'm straddling it with my feet. So my feet are here and they're forward. So there's distance between it, and I'm sitting down, or that could be a block. And that's how we'll sit. Finding the beautiful blessing of this moment, this great time. Taking that left fist forward and the right fist forward. Left fist to the whole right side of the room, and just gently pull. So you're just getting a nice stretch along the back body. And then release. Do to the other side. And then inhale, take both hands down, all the way down. And we will begin to close out. If you're comfortable here, you can take one heel in front of the other. Again, noticing your breath, calming the nervous system down, revisiting where you began. So notice if you want to put a number on how you felt prior to this practice, between 0 and 10, 10 being the best, like I feel great. Where do you feel? Or you can take it, the numerical value of like, I'm feeling so agitated, I'm at a 10, to like, I'm chill at a 0. So whatever that meaningfulness is, everybody has a different way of looking at the same side of a coin, the same coin, but 2 different sides. So let's just relax and take a time to offer our own selves a reverence of carving out this space to honor yourself through your mind, your body, your breath, shifting the brain to create a mind, which is your mind, is your brain in action, so that your brain state is coherent, so that you can feel and be grounded in the virtuosity of who you really are, the truth of who you are, your real truth, your unique, authentic self, the one that you were born to become and be. Hopefully this breathing practice of so-hum, so, on the inhale and exhale hum, kind of destroys or removes the veils of illusion that we live under oftentimes. Take the hands to the heart. Armpits high, and feel like they also are nostrils. So breathing breath in through the armpits and the nose. Exhale, the belly button pulls in to release anything that no longer serves. Hari Om, Om Tat Sat, Shalom, Shanti, peace to you, the universe, and to all that is. Namaste. Enjoy this beautiful, magnificent, wonderful day. Okay. Have a great season of love and yourself.